Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to the ABCs of Horror Challenge. Now, this was created by Rob's Nightmares, and basically, what we do is pick a horror movie associated with a certain letter of the alphabet. We watch it and do a review. Now, unfortunately, this is it letter Z. And for letter Z, I picked ZZYZX. I originally picked something else. Joe will tell you this. And I'm sure we'll be talking about this sometime on Physical Media Matters. But I had originally picked Zoltan, the Hound of Dracula. And I didn't really care for it too much, mostly because of the animal killing and stuff like that. And I really wanted to end on a high note and not on a low note. I remember doing Shark Week a few years ago, and I had done some really good shark movies, some really fun ones. And the one I ended on, just by chance, was a complete dud. And I didn't want to do that with this challenge. I've had a lot of fun with this. So I decided to pick ZZYZX, which is something that I really haven't had that long. Now, ZZYZX is a 2006 film, which runs approximately 80 minutes, and it was originally, it was retitled Burned. And the reason why they retitled it is because the same month and the same year, a movie called ZZYZX Road came out. And I guess they wanted to distinguish themselves from that film. And from what I read, ZZYZX Road was one of the lowest grossing films of all time. Okay. So this is called ZZYZX. It's directed by Richard Halpern. It stars Robin Cohen as Candace, Kenny Johnson as Lou, and Ryan Fox as Ryan. Now, I had seen Ryan before. The one that I was most familiar with was Kenny Johnson. Now, he played the uncle on Bates Motel. Really good actor. So I was kind of excited for this. Now, they give a brief summary of what ZZYZX Road was supposed to be. Now, I've heard several different things about it. One thing that I've heard is that there's supposed to be this mineral springs at the end of this road that's supposed to have some kind of healing properties. I've also read that, and it'll tell you in the beginning of the film, that ZZYZX Road there was a compound at the end with cult leaders that killed a lot of people. That's the things that I've gotten from my research. This movie, and apparently a lot of people who go down this road never come back. So, this is not far from Vegas, apparently. And these two guys, Ryan and Lou, are in a car and they decide to take a brief detour down to ZZYZX Road. As they're on this road, Lou is a very alpha male. He messes around a lot. He's very kind of like the bullying type alpha male, and Ryan is very meek. So it's kind of an odd dynamic of friendship here, but it's not like one you haven't seen before. So Lou's driving the car, and there's this guy walking along the edge of the road, and he pretends that he's going to hit him, and the other guy freaks out. So as they're jawing after this happens, he actually turns around and tries to make the guy think he's going to hit him again. Well, as they're wrestling for the steering wheel, he does actually hit this guy and kill him. They load him into the back of their car, and a little while down the road, as they're leaving, they were planning on burying him, and no one is ever going to find him because This road is in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so as they're going down the road, they meet up with this attractive woman named Candace, who apparently is married to this guy, Manny, the guy that they hit. She takes them back to her, like an RV Winnebago sort of thing. It's not a Winnebago, but it's like a Winnebago. It's like a camper. And all hell breaks loose from there. I want to leave the plot there because this movie goes in a bunch of different directions, but it's a very interesting horror thriller film. Um, Pretty brutal too in some aspects, and very trippy in some aspects. And I really was interested in this film to see where it was going to go. And to me, that's the mark of a pretty darn good mystery. Um, I'm not sure if this is available. I had not seen anyone on YouTube review this. They have reviewed ZZYZX Road, but never this film. I checked for it under Burned. No one has reviewed that either. I believe it's on Amazon Prime. You can either buy it or rent it. So I came across this at a flea market a while back. Not that long ago, but yeah. Came across it at a flea market and it looked interesting. I didn't know really anything about the road at the time, but I was interested. Yeah. So if you can check this one out, it's a fun mystery. It is filmed with a filter, so it's going to look like maybe found footage at first, but it is not found footage. It's just kind of guerrilla filmmaking. So check this one out if you can, and don't forget to check out what Joe the Horror Man picked and what Rob's Nightmares picked for letter Z. I've had a great time doing this challenge. Thank you for everyone who's watched. Thank you for Rob for creating it and Joe for participating. And remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time, peace.